Hi everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you how to work with pictures in a Word document. Now I've opened up the book review Harry Potter file. The first step when working with a picture is to put your cursor where you want the picture to be inserted. So I'm on my title page and I clicked just under my title. The next step is to click on your Insert tab, and from the Illustrations group, click the Pictures drop arrow. Now you can insert pictures from 3 different places. This device means that the pictures are stored on the device that you're using. Stock images are images that are stored in the library of this program, and online pictures are pictures that are located online. I'm going to go with an online picture. Now, I can use one of the categories to search for my picture, and if I scroll down, there's even more. Or I can click in the search window and type in my search criteria. So I'm going to type Harry Potter, and I'm going to hit enter. Now everything that pertains to Harry Potter shows up in the window below. Before I select an image, I want to show you these 2 tools. We have a filter, and that allows me to further specify what I'm looking for. And I also have the option to search for Creative Commons only images. Now, Creative Commons is a nonprofit organization that provides free licenses for creators to use when making their work available to the public. Now, the great thing is that all Creative Commons licenses allow work to be used for educational purposes. So I always like to click that button. So from this window, I like this picture. So I'm going to click on that and hit insert. Now, when pictures insert into a document, they never go exactly the way you want. So for example, I wanted my picture to be on the title page, but it put it on the second page and it moved all my stuff all over. So I have to resize and move my picture back to where I want it. So I'm just going to take one of my corner sizing handles and bring it in till it's more workable. And then I'm going to get my move tool, which is this 4-headed arrow, and drag it to where I want. So I want to put it right about there, and I'm going to make it a little bigger. Now notice when my picture is activated, I have this picture format contextual tab. If my picture is not activated, that tab goes away. I'm going to click back on that picture. Now on the picture format tab, I've got all these options for working with my picture. I can adjust its brightness and contrast, its color. I can add some artistic effects. If I look over here in the picture styles group, I can put my picture in a frame. And then I can adjust that frame if I'd like. Let's say I want to make the frame border a different color. I'll go with a bright yellow so it stands out. And I can even add picture effects like shadows, a bevel effect, a 3D rotation. Okay, whatever I'd like. It's just a point and click. Now, a minute ago, I told you how adding a picture adjusts everything in your document and you have to go fix it after. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to put my cursor here and hit delete until I get my name, school and class and date back where it should be. And I'm going to delete this extra page that came in. Now, if I want to put my picture in the center, I can just select it and then from my home tab, put center. Now, if I want to move my picture with this four-headed arrow, let's say I wanted to move it all the way to my left margin. Okay, it doesn't let me on my right margin. Even if I take it off center, I can only go so far. And if I move my picture into where my writing is, I'm limited as to where I can put it. See, it does kind of weird things with my writing. So I've got a way to fix that. I'm going to put my picture back on my title page. And make sure everything is where I want it, and it is. Good. Okay, so here's how you can make a picture move freely and interact better with your text. You throw it in a text box. Here's how you do it. From your Insert tab, go to the text group and click the text box drop arrow. I'm going to use a simple text box. There it is. It has default text in it, but when I put my picture in that box, the default text is going to go away. So I'm just going to drag my picture and drop it in. And again, it moved, it changed things around, so I need to deal with that. I want to point out that I now have two objects I'm dealing with. I've got my text box, and notice my contextual tab reflects that. It says shape format. And I've got my picture. Now it says picture format. So I'm going to adjust my text box to be a little bigger because see how my picture is cut off. And I'm going to resize it a little more. And now if I move my text box with my picture, I can go right up against the left and right margin if I want. Notice when I move it within my writing, it adjusts the writing better. So that's a benefit to putting a picture in a text box. I'm going to move it back up here on my title page. I'm going to put it back in the center. And I'm just going to move all my stuff. So I'm just hitting enter to get that to happen. So that's dealing with pictures. Insert it, activate it to get your picture tools contextual tab, format it how you'd like. If you want to move it freely or make it so that it lines up better with your text, throw it in a text box and move it that way.